U.S. companies and American consumers are bearing the brunt of the country's new import tariffs. That's according to early data from academic studies, surveys, and comments from U.S. businesses and their executives. It contradicts assertions by President Donald Trump, who said foreign countries would pay the price of his protectionist policies. But early indications show that through the first months of Trump's new trade policy, it is U.S. companies that are footing the bill and passing on some of it to the consumer, with more price hikes likely to come. A Harvard Business School study found that imported goods have become 4% more expensive since Trump started imposing tariffs in early March, while the price of domestic products rose by 2%. The biggest increases for imports were seen in goods that the United States cannot produce domestically, such as coffee, or that come from highly penalized countries like Turkey. These price hikes, while material, have been generally far smaller than the tariff rate on the products in question, implying that sellers were absorbing some of the costs. A White House spokesperson said, quote, "Americans may face a transition period from tariffs, but that the costs would, quote, ultimately be borne by foreign exporters." The spokesperson added that companies were diversifying supply chains and bringing production to the United States. U.S. import prices, which don't include tariffs, showed foreign exporters had been raising their prices in dollars and passing on some of the impact of the weaker U.S. dollar against their currencies to American buyers. Yale researchers say, quote, "This suggests foreign producers are not absorbing much, if any, of the U.S. tariffs, consistent with prior economic research." Companies are still adapting to Trump's tariffs, which have pushed import taxes from an average of around 2% to an estimated 17%. Meanwhile, exporters, importers, and consumers are jostling over who will end up paying for the tariffs, which come to around $30 billion a month. Some companies are raising prices, including Tide detergent maker Procter & Gamble. And Reuters' analyses of e-commerce websites Shein and Amazon were already showing robust price increases for Chinese products sold in the United States, ranging from clothing to electronics.